What is up? What is up? What is up, guys? It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. I'm back, and it's a lot colder now in Chicago. Well, at least today is like 60 something degrees. But yeah, it's been a while. I've just been pretty busy with work, so I haven't been able to make any new videos. And I've been waiting for some parts as well. I finally got my my front suspension. Finally got my front suspension from T3. Got my big brake kit, the AE86, coilovers, a bunch of other pieces. I'm still waiting on a couple other little things to mount everything up together, and I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do about the front sway bar. So yeah, just gotta keep doing research on that. But let me show you guys progress on the car. Well, I shouldn't really say progress, but anyways, I worked on getting the rear axle disconnected, unbolted a couple weeks ago. So that's out. It's fully on jack stands, no suspension, nothing at all. I took out the front fenders on both sides. And here's how you can see some of the T3 suspension parts that I've started to bolt up already. Little cute little beamsy there. Got the front coilover. Here's the other side. Just a quick view for you guys there. It's looking pretty sick, pretty solid. I'm surprised. I took out the front fenders a few days ago, and man, I honestly hit the jackpot with this car because I do not see any major rust. Yeah, here's another interior. I'm putting a bunch of stuff in the interior right now. I still haven't bought some dry ice to, get all that stuff, the old whatever it's called, out of the way. I think I mentioned this in previous video, so I'm gonna mention that. But yeah, that is pretty much it. One thing I do want to mention that I probably didn't address in my last video is I was having a lot of clearance issues with my steering rack. So what I ended up doing, I reached out to Xcessive manufacturing. They hooked me up with a different motor mount that was for a different car, which added about a 1/4 inch of height into the engine. And at the same time, I got the 1.5 inch chassis spacers. So that just made me, made a little bit more space to clear the steering rack. Everything's fitting awesome right now. One bad part, when I unmounted the transmission from the engine, because I was installing the plate, little bell housing plate from SQ Engineering. I kind of messed up one of the bolts. So whenever I get the engine built, I'm probably gonna have to get whoever I go with to fix that, because yeah, that's not no bueno. All right, the video quality might be a bit different here, but let me see, where can I fit this phone? 1 second. All right, there we go. You guys can see that fitting in there. I have my phone in a very awkward position, so let me show you guys from the back. There we go. Oh, there's plenty. There is plenty of clearance. Yup. We are good, guys. We are good. I didn't record me taking the transmission out of the engine, but you can see I got my SQ Engineering adapter plates over here. So just trying to mock fit that right now. You can get a quick kind of overview, quick view of how it's gonna look like. That's gonna be covering all that nasty stuff, all that grime, all that road getting in here. So that should be good. here's my clutch. Still looks kind of decent. I mean, maybe I'll keep using it while I build the engine, just to like get it running, get used to driving stick. It's a little bit nasty, a little bit dirty, but it will do for now. We'll probably go get some brake cleaner so I can clean this up. But just a quick overview of how that looks like. Transmission looks pretty good. Everything's clean over here. Today, what I'm gonna do today is pack up the bearings on the hubs, show you guys the front discs, mount the front disc into the coilovers, mock that up into the car, and then I'm still waiting for a couple more parts from T3 that I mentioned, so I'll wait for those. I'll record some of that stuff as well to finish up the front suspension. So this will be this video will probably take about 2 weeks to make. So yeah, I just want to make sure that I get a lot more done in a video and I just post a little stuff here and there. So yeah, join me in. We're about to work. Here's the dope big brake kit from T3. Here's the AE86 coilovers. I got some of these bits and pieces. I had to reach out to Toyota and get these OEM because I wasn't able to find any third-party ones. I think Dorman had the 4-door AE86 nut kit, spindle nut kit, but I accidentally ordered the wrong ones first, and they're a little bit bigger than these, so I had to look online on the forums just to make sure I had the right ones. But yeah, I got the right ones. So what I'm gonna do now is I am going to torque these nuts and bolts to spec according to T3's instructions. After that, I'm gonna pack up bearings, pack up some grease in here, so multi-purpose grease. I bought this grease about maybe 3-4 years ago. I was doing a front axle rebuild on a Toyota Land Cruiser FZJ80. I sold that puppy. I'm sad, I miss it. But anyways, let's get her done. So I'm gonna start tightening up these nuts, these bolts here. I think these are 24 foot-pounds, and there's a pattern to it that T3 mentions. So it's gonna go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I don't have my stand today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and actually, let me see. Maybe I'll put my phone on something. I got habits, but I can't explain. Around the way, she hit my line every second, every day. Watch me run it up until I'm off the stage. And I can't start to stress it, everything is great. And I just changed it to the colors from the gray. Get up out of my way, yeah. Get up out of my face. You don't know what you say, yeah. I don't like what you think. Smoking through the face, taking hits up all day. Keep up with the pace, yeah. Cause some people are gonna hate me, but I hope I don't mess up the bikes. I mean the disc. It gets the job done, right? I'm not gonna do it too hard. And this thing here, the caliper bracket, on the T3 website it says 45, but you see here it says 30 foot-pounds. So I think I'm gonna go in between, and I'm just gonna do like 37-ish, just to play it safe. Alright, my hands are gonna get dirty now. Just gonna pack all this with grease. Nice. All right. Good thing about T3 is they already pre-packed. They already put part of the is it the bearings or whatever in the hub already. So all I have to do really is just pack the bearings with grease. This bearing, this one's kind of looks like it's hurt a little bit, has a dent. Well, hopefully that doesn't cause any issues down the road, but if it does, we will see. So what I'm gonna do first is just gonna grab some grease. Start putting that in there and around. That doesn't work. Alright, so one thing that I got on here is this little rubber thing. I'm not sure where this goes. T3 sent it. I looked at some of the instructions online on how to repack the bearings and all that stuff, and I don't see anything on there that talks about this little rubber thing. So assuming that it might go in between the oil seal and the bearing in the back, so that it doesn't move. That might be the case. If so, then sheesh, I don't know. I think I messed up. All right, so this is the next day. I was able to mount the stuff up, get it all sorted. So I did have some issues last night. I needed an extra set of hands, so I called my dad over to help me set everything up. So that's why I didn't continue filming. And I was filming with my iPhone instead of my camera. But I have my camera now. I have a photo shoot later today. I've just been busy, guys. I've been real busy with work. I've been busy, side hustles, trying to earn up some money, get this build going, and just waiting on parts. Parts take a really long time. Just the coilovers and all that stuff took about 3 weeks to get here. I still, I'm waiting for, well, I want to say waiting for, because I haven't even bought the front sway bar. I am waiting for the front knuckles, and there's a caster plate or something like that goes on the knuckle that gets the tension rod and all that stuff connected, mounted into the coilover. So once I have that I should have it in the next week or so. But yeah, just waiting on that. Once I have that, I'll have the front suspension good. Next thing I need to do is go to the junkyard so I can find a Ford 8.8 axle. So as you guys can see, I did tear everything down. Well, I didn't tear it down, I just unbolted everything. And it looks looking pretty clean, pretty decent. Just to show you guys a better picture there. It is very dirty. So once I send the body over for paint, I was thinking about building a car rotice type of thing, and just like roll the car over and just like power wash it real good. But I sent my power washer over to a cousin in Guatemala, so I don't have that anymore. So I can just disregard that. But whenever I do send it over to the body shop, I'm gonna get it undercoated, painted black. It's gonna look pretty cool. One of you guys asked me, I think Jay, actually, hold on, let me actually look up your name on here. I don't want to butcher it. Yeah, JNog1, he asked me what my interior color is gonna be, and I think I set my mind to to black. I'm just gonna go all black, triple black. Yeah, just paint the car black, metallic, black interior. I'm considering black rims and black wheels, but I don't know. Maybe the wheels will be a different color. Maybe like silver or bronze. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely gonna go with black interior. But today, I am gonna work on getting this shifter properly connected. So I'm gonna need to cut a little bit on both sides there so I can get that adapter seated properly into the transmission. And once I have that done, I am actually talking with somebody who can help me weld this adapter into the steering column so that I can start mock fitting the steering. You know, I was actually having some problems earlier a couple weeks ago with the adapter that Xcessive sent me. I think because of auto modifications and custom stuff that I was doing, it wasn't really working out for me. So I went ahead and got a double U-joint steering adapter, because the first one, the single U-joint one, wasn't really giving me the best fitment. So what I have to do basically is buy one of those steering shaft kind of holders. I don't know what it's called, but you guys will see when I buy it, to hold this in place and then be able to properly hold that in place, and so that when it moves, this is not like shaking up and down, and that should take care of my steering. And yeah, so I never gave you guys an update on the stuff that I was doing last time. So Xcessive went ahead and sent me, let me get this to focus correctly. They sent me this part over, which essentially just added about another 1/4 inch of space into the clearance. So now I'm just able to clear the steering shaft a lot better. But just look at these top hats, guys. These are sick. These are awesome. Look at that. Shout out to T3, man. They do a really good job. Matter of fact, now that I see this, so I did have some issues with the AW11 steering rack, and I ended up using an AE86 steering rack instead. So this one, I am gonna have it available if anyone wants to buy it off of me. It's honestly in better condition than my AE86 one. So yeah, I mean, if anybody is interested, let me know. For me, fitment on the AE86 one was slightly better. This part here wasn't sitting correctly on my cross member. So I don't know. Yeah, it's available for sale if you guys want it. I didn't record this because I need both hands, but essentially I made a mark of how much I need to cut on each side. It's not focusing. There we go. You can see it. That's how much I need to cut in order to have this properly go in there and be able to get that bolted up. You guys can see how much we had to cut on here as well to get this to fit, and it's all busted because yeah, I mean, I had a little fart moment in my brain there for a second. I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, it's a little busted because we just, you know, keep playing around with it, keep pushing it around. But I think we're in a good spot now, and now I'm just gonna grind that off with the grinding wheel or the wheel cutter, whatever, and see if I can get this shifter to mount. So I messed up my other pair of glasses the other day because I wasn't wearing goggles. So safety first, kids.
I'm by myself. I don't know the whole one. Like why you in here? You been for so long. Like my racing tongue. What can I say? Be like, hey, what's going on? I've been up and like I'm by myself. I don't know the whole one. Like why you in here? You been for so long. Like
Alright guys, check this out. think that is pretty decent fitment. I'm gonna grind just a little bit over there on the sides just to make sure it's better, but I'm able to put it in. I'm gonna look for the bolts and I'm gonna try to bolt it in. Let's try to mark the shifter here. So I'm having some issues here. Let's see. Alright, here's my problem. Check it out. This one I go down, it goes good, but whenever I do the top ones, it's hitting on that right there. It's hitting that. So I think I'm gonna hammer that in and see if that works. And if not, I might need to cut a little bit of that support out.
I'm confused, don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm in the mood, I just wanna move. I've been on the moon, I've been on the moon. I've been feeling loose, I've been feeling loose.
Okay, there we go. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay. I think I still need to hit this hammer a little bit just to add a little bit of extra clearance, because I think, well, apart from what I think, there's still something weird going on. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. But follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. I think I'm more active on Instagram, so if you want to keep up with my project, just follow me there. I'll tag it right here. Yeah, man. Well, not ma'am, or man, just everyone, because I know there's ladies watching me too, and ladies that love cars and car projects. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. Let's get it.